So there's now another report of the iPhone SE 4th generation. So some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but essentially the next iPhone SE, which is going to be called the iPhone SE 4th generation, is probably going to have one detrimental factor to it that is kind of going very backwards, which I'm not really understand if this is true, why Apple would do this, but it would honestly kind of make sense as well. And that is actually with the notch. So it's looking like that Apple is going to go through, and they're actually going to go through and keep essentially the notch inside of the next generation of iPhone. Now, this is not for the iPhone, 17. This is just for the iPhone SE lineup. So it makes sense they would put this on the cheapest one. But I'm still kind of in the situation where I'm kind of, trying to figure out what Apple's, trying to do here. Now, if they were to go through and they were to keep that notch in it, I personally think this would be something that Apple would completely do. Like I could see them 1,000,000% doing that for sure. But the thing with this particular device and the problem that we're kind of running into is that if Apple puts a notch in this phone, I feel like that's going to be kind of going backwards, especially when compared to the competition. Now, we already just got a report saying that this iPhone, will probably end up getting Apple Intelligence. It's going to have 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's going to have maybe an Apple A17 or Apple A16 chip, something like that. So because of the internals and because the iPhone SE lineup was always taking older parts and making it look newer or making it, perform better, I think this would be in line with the SE lineup, right? It would be in line with it because you could go through, basically pick up a phone like this, and you'll be able to get Apple Intelligence, you'd be able to get a really good build quality, really good display, really good device, but it would still have some older archaic parts. There was already a report also stating that this phone is basically going to be getting a single camera setup on the back. So when we kind of take a look at all those things, right? We take a look at the notch, we take a look at the dynamic island not being there, and we take a look at basically the single camera, we kind of get this device overall that's kind of in the situation where it is a little bit of an older type of device. And depending on the price tag, this could either go boom or bust, right? It could either go really high. If it's like $500, I think that'd be a pretty okay price. Like if it's between $429 to $500, I think that'd be okay. But if we start getting up to the $550, $600, $599 price tags, like the iPhone 14 is right now, I think that'd be somewhat of a hard sell. Because then what would be the point of buying this thing when you can buy a used iPhone 15 for even cheaper than this particular phone, right? Especially with a notch, I think that really does age it. The 14 is already there, it makes sense. But even if this phone replaces the iPhone 14, that's fine. But I'm going to be very curious to see how this is going to affect the price. Hopefully the price ends up going lower than what the current iPhone 14 is being sold for. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.